speaking of like the big developments, you guys, Tommy is being a good patient. Your neck and your chest had a big incision in both of them, So it's good, like little by little, you're on the mend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got another week with no exercise. And then after that, you can start to maybe,
No,
I don't know.
after that, I go see them, and they're supposed to turn it on. So I have to go for that checkup. And once they turn it on, they'll tell me whether or not, or once they have that checkup, if everything's okay, they turn it on, and then they'll tell me when I can start exercising.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Is it kind of like a pacemaker then, right?
No, I don't know I don't know how a pacemaker works, but this does by remote, so I don't know.
Well, to celebrate my closings last month, Tommy said, why don't you go put on something nice? And we got dressed up as a family. Denim was the theme. We went to a restaurant nearby and had a nice little reservation, little table in the patio. And, we don't go out to restaurants that often lately, especially with dieting, because if you're going to go to a restaurant, most likely you're going to overeat.
Yeah.
You don't know what they put in the food. You don't know how much butter there is or oil or whatever. And you're sitting there and you're looking around and you're taking it in and you're having a good time. But eating out is not conducive to your fitness, like your fitness
Typically
goals
not.
for the most part.
It's not just that. Like even if you're vigilant and you stay on your diet, who the fuck wants to pay $20 for a salad that you can make at home?
20.
Whatever,
For sure more.
Whatever, you know what I mean? Like it's like any of the things. So all right, cool. I'm not going to eat all the good stuff. I'm going to eat healthy. But who wants to pay to eat healthy like that at a restaurant?
Like
You know
you're going to
what I
go
mean?
to a restaurant, you want to eat something that's going to be really tasty, not something you
Yeah.
can make at home.
Yeah.
So basically we don't eat out a lot because one of the reasons being that you don't like to eat out a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's not true. I like to eat out. I don't like. Shams is at an age now where he's a little bit of a dick. It's hit or, let's put it this way, it's hit or miss. There was a long time there where he was great, where we could go out and he would just sit and chill. Now sometimes, like last night, he faded. You know what I mean? That second, like we weren't. The meal wasn't supposed to be that long, and it wasn't. I mean, the service wasn't great yesterday. So we like you did tell him we're in a little bit of a rush. And then that kind of bounced off them. You're like, yeah, all right, whatever.
Yeah, we were trying to go to the Getty Center and walk around the museum, but it turned into the first time they came to the table took so long that it was out the door.
Yeah.
But then we were also having a nice time, so we just leaned into it.
Yeah. And again, he's going to be 4 years old. So I get it. We were there at
Well,
the table
wait,
for
I
a
want to
minute.
hear. No, I mean, forget about Shams being a dick, and that's not true. He's fine. What about you going out to eat? I said
I like going out
most
to
of the time we don't go out to eat that often because you don't like to go out to eat that
I like
often.
to go out to eat. I do not like to go out to eat.
Okay. So why do you
We've
suppose?
been going out to eat since we've been together. What are you talking about?
Well, but
Do I want to go with other people? No.
But so why do you suppose we don't go out to eat more?
You just said it. You've been dieting.
Okay.
You know, pretty much it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it was nice. Like it was like sometimes like you don't want to do something often. It kind of spoils the novelty of it, right? And then you go out. I could have gone to that restaurant dressed in a top knot, a baseball hat, and sweatpants, and nobody would have given a fuck.
No.
But I figured that you do it for yourself. You get dressed up with your family for you to have a nice time, put a little pep in your step, right? And, just like more old fashioned, people would dress nicely to go outside. Not like these days where you could be in your grandfather's boxer shorts, roll it over to your hip bone.
Yeah.
And then
that's a mother philosophy that you got from Vida. Vita's very big on that. She doesn't like to go out unless everybody's looks good and you have to, she's not about that. Where there are times where you'll go out top knot, sweatpants, like you said. Where you
well,
don't get
most
to-
days.
Yeah, not most days. You look good for the most part. But I'm saying there's been times where we've gone for that meal where it looks like we kind of just fallen out of bed and we're at a table eating dinner.
Which is
where
kind
she
of
would not be
acceptable.
cool with that. You know what I mean? That would be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that that's something I got from my mom, but
Yes.
it's not just my
I
mom.
didn't say it's just.
It's really when you go out and you look at people who've put effort into their appearance before leaving the house, which like our friends like Jeff Lewis, our friends like a lot of like single people most of the time
90%.
are gonna like, you kind of care more what you look like, because also like being a businesswoman,
And you have the time.
you should kind of not look like. Someone recently said to me, even at drop off at school, the moms that hide under a hoodie and you could tell they like didn't even run a brush through their hair, like that was all of us, like slippers with socks pulled up, like that's new. This is not something that we've been doing for generations. Remember like the casinos, like the days of Bugsy Siegel, people used to get dressed up.
Oh, the airport. For someone on a flight, it was a big deal to get dressed up on going on a
Bingo.
flight. Yeah.
People would get dressed up to go to casinos, the airports. Like a couple of generations ago, we used to put effort and take pride in our outward appearance.
Not anymore.
No.
Nope.
I think your girl Britney Spears did it.
It was her fault.
It was part of that genre when Juicy Couture became a thing. All of a sudden,
Barefoot in public restrooms became a thing too.
was it?
Yeah. That's what she was doing too.
Oh, the gas station bathroom. Yeah. Oh my God. But it doesn't like, and also in Italy, people I noticed laughed at us because in the 2000s, when I went to Italy with my friends, they would look at the Americans and they could spot the Americans from a million miles away because the girls were the sorority girls and the tourists would wear boxers, the Adidas shower slides, and oversized university t-shirts. And that's nobody in Europe would dress.
Oh, look at who they are. Yeah.
Well, they are Italians.
Ooh.
They do make suits, and all the clothes that are worn throughout the world are designed by Italians and some French people.
There you go.
So anyway, look, I mean, you got dressed up with me. Felt good for you, right?
No, I did it because you asked. Otherwise, I was in a different outfit. I already had something else on, and I changed because it was a denim theme.
I did say that.
So trust me, that was all for you. It wasn't for me.
So I figure out what I'm going to wear, and then I say to I figure out what I'm going to wear, and then I say to Tommy, okay, Tommy, the theme of the day is
Denim.
nautical or denim or whatever.
Yeah.
And you always turn it out, honey.
Yeah.